So, when I think about theater,
I'm Sinead and I play Fantine.
my real name is Shannon, and I play Madame Thenardier in Les Mis.
I'm Catherine and I'm playing Eponine.
I'm Julia and I'm playing Eponine also.
I've been doing it since 5th grade, and I'm in 12th grade now, so like 8 years, including this year. Like this is my 8th year, even though 5 plus 7 is 12. I was doing so it's 8 years.
This is my 5th year. 7 years.
This is my 9.5 year. I started in the fall.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah, you know,
So that would be 10.
Okay.
So she is a woman who had a child, but the guy that got her pregnant left, so she's left alone with this child, and she gives a child, Cosette, to a couple to take care of him, and she's paying for it while she works. Then she gets fired from her job, and so she resorts to prostitution to get money for Cosette, and then she gets sick and dies.
She is an innkeeper's wife, and she probably doesn't like the way her life's played out. She always thought she'd marry a prince, and she never really did, and that makes her really sad, I think. But she also loves money, and it's horrible to a child that has been put in her care, and that child is the child of Fantine and a mystery man, who we later basically sell to Jean Valjean, and don't really ever think twice about it. So she's kind of terrible.
She's like a teenage girl. She has like a really hard life. She grew up with like really bad parents.
The daughter of Madame Thenardier and Mr. Thenardier, and they don't like her very much. They're actually really abusive.
Her parents were abusive, as Catherine said, and I don't know, she grew up really poor and kind of wasn't surrounded by good morals, but she kind of ended up good, surprisingly, which is nice.
She's desperately in love with Marius, but he is like, okay, whatever. So he just sees her as a friend. He doesn't see her as anything else. And she dies. Can I say that she dies for him? I don't know. Okay. She dies for him.
She's in love with Marius, and Marius is in love with Cosette, and they're in love. And so Eponine's just kind of outside of that.
She loves him that much, and she would do anything for him. And she just
Marius is also her best friend, and so it's a whole thing where she loves him so much she'd do anything for him, essentially, including helping him get with Cosette, and she just wants him to be happy.
Yeah, she just is very, very pathetic and very in love, and nothing has ever gone right for her in her life.
My favorite, I do enjoy Master of the House. I think I really like the sequence with Cosette and young Cosette and Madame Thenardier when she's just screaming at her during Castle on the Cloud, because it's terrible and you just get this glimpse of who is this horrible person, but at the same time you see a very frustrated woman who made a bad mistake with another woman's mistake, which is it's not okay. You just yell at a child, but I don't know. I like that. I don't want to yell at a little kid though.
I really love all of the ensemble numbers. I think those are really hot. I like all the songs. I don't want to say a main Eponine one because that sounds weird. I really like One Day More.
Probably Lovely Ladies or Master of the House.
Okay, I'd have to say either Epilogue, the finale, or Lovely Ladies, because that one is just so much fun. Because I'm also a prostitute. I double as a prostitute, and sometimes, most of the time, that's way more fun than Eponine.
Just how close we all feel, and the ensemble aspect of it, it's really it doesn't feel stressful and it feels like fun, and everyone knows their stuff, and it's like a fun show that people know, and like characters that are like not easy to get into, but they have like their circumstances are like specific, and it's like kind of easy to understand them, and like so it's easier to like dig deeper into what they might be like.
This production, the 7th through 12th grade thing is really going well for me. I feel like I can talk to 7th and 8th graders now, and it's not like, oh, I thought you were in like 5th or 6th grade, because you just are hanging out with them. So I think that's what I really like. I also really like that it's an ensemble show, and you can just be in whatever number you want as long as you change your costume.
This can sound repetitive, but like the people here are just like, I don't know, this show like has just been going so well, and it's kind of insane. Like, I'm not used to it. Like, I'm used to like scrambling to get it all together, but everyone's like knowing their lines, and like it's just a great group of people to be doing this show. Yeah.
Okay, how much everyone is like bringing to the show. Like, this is, I think, maybe the first time like ever that I can say in like 2 months, like how good we're doing for 2 months is unbelievable. Like, this is gonna be a really good show, and I think everyone is just getting really close. The more we get into it, the closer everyone is getting, and like the more they like interact on stage, and it's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
Okay.